This is a new segment that we like to call Q&A, also known as question and answers. It's when you submit questions and we attempt to give answers. You ready to get going?
Roll the intro clip.
Well, that's awkward. We don't have an intro clip yet. But next time we should have a really cool intro clip. This is the first one, so sorry. We're gonna be sourcing the questions from questions that we've been getting, email, and on the social medias. Oh, we didn't tell them where we are right now. We are currently in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Here's a good one. This will be fun to start it off. You asked us, what were our biggest fears when it came to the pre-trip, during the trip, and post-trip evaluations?
For me personally, my biggest fear before the trip was whether or not we'd be able to build out the van the way we'd want to. I mean, we don't have any experience with carpentry or any of the things necessary to build a van.
For me, what I was worried about is a lot of trip stuff. This was kind of my idea. I kind of roped Adam into it. So the way that I feel is that if and when something goes wrong because of how the trip is going, it's my fault. So I started worrying about the trip before the trip even began. Next question. Why didn't you guys get a cheap RV? A cheap RV would have been so much easier than buying a Sprinter van and then building out the Sprinter van.
Is that a statement or a question?
You should have gotten a cheap RV, you idiots, because it's already decked out. Why did you not get a cheap RV? Here is our answer. A cheap RV is not that cheap. It's actually a lot cheaper for us buying the Sprinter van and decking it out how we wanted it.
We have very different needs than most people that use RVs, and we don't need running water, and
we don't have a bathroom. We got a pee jug.
We got a pee jug.
We need an extra pee jug. If anyone wants to send us an extra pee jug, like, we'll
dude, you gotta be careful what you ask for. So we wanted to do the build out ourselves so that we'd have it exactly the way we want it, and I think we made the best use of every piece of space in the van.
It's a lot more fun for us to buy the Sprinter van and then deck it out how we want it, so we know how everything works and we know how to fix stuff. We like how we built it out, and it also kind of fits our needs. Don't litter.
Don't litter, it's on the table.
Yeah, and then the wind blew it. Come on,
and
wind.
You caught it, that's what you're here for.
You guys haven't told us where you're going. Where are you going? Where's your route taking you?
Do you know what you're doing every day for the rest of the year? Neither do we.
But really, we have a hard enough time planning sometimes even 2 or 3 days in advance what we're doing.
We do have kind of a tentative roadmap. We started in the southeast because we thought it was going to be warmer there, but it was pretty cold. And
friggin' Jonas.
Yeah, and now we're in the southwest and we're moving out to the west, and then we'll be going through the Pacific Northwest, doing Alaska in the summer, and then working our way back through the northeast in the fall.
Leaf change colors.
Yeah, son.
Road trip coming to a town, city, state near you. Your van looks really creepy. There aren't many windows on there. Why aren't there many windows on your van?
I didn't make it.
Neither did I. I'm not gonna hack windows into it. Also, let's be real. We've been parking in a lot of public areas. Yes, we could technically put shades on. I'll get to that in a second. But if you have windows, there's a better chance, there's a really good chance of someone looking in, and then it's like a fishbowl. And that just wouldn't be fun. The second part to that, windows that would go into the van that we could afford would not be a good conductor of heat or coolness. So it's really cold right now. The van is insulated. It stays quite a bit warmer inside than it is outside. If we had windows, the insulation wouldn't do that much. Yes, we do have windows up front. We understand that. Thank you.
We're more concerned about functionality. We're not super concerned whether or not we creep you out. I'd be concerned if we don't creep you out. We live in a van.
Where do you take showers? We prefer to take showers in a shower, in a bathroom, but that's not always the case.
Today we took showers in a sink.
That would be called a sink bath. We just stuck our heads in the sink and threw some shampoo up on there and then just shampooed away, and it felt pretty nice. And then whenever we actually are in a city where we have friends there, usually they're really nice and hook us up with a shower. Okay, it's cold. Last question for the night. What do you use for a heater and how do you stay warm in the van? We don't have a heater. but we do have really nice, comfy, warm sleeping bags. Seriously, they're so comfy. Well, that's it for this week's Q&A. Thanks for tuning in. Our next Q&A topic is gonna be all about van life. So submit your van life questions to fricke.brodtrip@gmail.com, or you can also hit us up on the social medias as well. Get those questions coming in. We'll have another Q&A video up shortly, and until then, we'll see you on the road.